Hello everyone and welcome to 5-Minute German. In today's video, we will learn the topic of Ja, Nein Fragen or yes-no questions as they are called in English. Learning this concept will help you ask questions in German, as well as if someone asks you a question, you will be able to answer them. So let's not waste any time and let's get started. So we will start by understanding what are Ja, Nein Fragen or yes-no questions as they are called in English. After that, I will tell you how to make Ja, Nein Fragen, also how to answer Ja, Nein Fragen. And then we will do a comparison between Ja, Nein Fragen and Aussagesätze or statements. And at the end, I will give you a self-check form where you can practice what you have learned. So let's start to learn. So what are Ja, Nein Fragen or yes-no questions? So as the name suggests, these are questions which you have to answer with a yes or a no. And this is a more direct way of asking a question. We ask these kind of questions when we want confirmation for an assumption or information that we already have. For example, just by looking at this female over here, you might think that she is a doctor. So you will ask, is she a doctor? So in this case, you will ask these Ja, Nein Fragen. Now let's see how we can create these Ja, Nein Fragen. So in order to create these Ja, Nein Fragen, you will place the conjugated verb at the first position in the sentence. Then at the second position, there will be the subject, and then we will have the rest of the sentence. So this is how the structure of a Ja, Nein Frage will look like. Let's understand this with an example. So just by looking at this person over here, you assume that she is in this condition because she is learning German. So you will ask the question, Lernst du Deutsch? Are you learning German? So over here you see that the conjugated verb lernst is at the first position. Then we have the subject, which is du, and then the rest of the sentence, which in this case is only Deutsch, but it can be longer as well. Now what you have to remember is that you have to use the appropriate pronoun with the verb. So with each pronoun, we use a different conjugation of the verb. So in this case, as the subject is du, so we use lernst. So if we wanted to use Sie, then the question will change and it will be Lernen Sie Deutsch and not Lernst Sie Deutsch. So you have to use the appropriate pronoun with the appropriate verb. So this is something that you must keep in mind. Now let's see how we can answer this question. You can give a positive answer or you can give a negative answer. So the positive answer will be Ja, which simply means yes, or you can give some more information such as Ja, ich lerne Deutsch. Yes, I am learning German. For the negative answer, you can simply say Nein, which means no, or you can give some more information. You can say Nein, ich lerne kein Deutsch. No, I am not learning German. Or you can say Nein, ich lerne English. Let's take another example. Wohnt Thomas in Berlin? So does Thomas live in Berlin? So you know the simplest positive or negative answer will be Ja or Nein. Or you can give some more information and say Ja, Thomas or wohnt in Berlin. Yes, Thomas, or instead of Thomas you can use the pronoun he lives in Berlin. For the negative answer, Nein, Thomas wohnt nicht in Berlin, or Nein, Thomas wohnt in Frankfurt. So this is how you can answer these type of questions. And you see, you need to use Ja or Nein in the answer. Now we have taken a look at these Ja, Nein Fragen or yes-no questions. Now let's take a look at the relationship between these yes-no questions and the statement or an Aussagesatz and see what are the differences between these two. So first of all, let's take a statement. So a statement will be Thomas wohnt in Berlin. The Ja, Nein Frage for this will be Wohnt Thomas in Berlin? Now we see that in the statement, wohnt, which is the conjugated verb, comes at the second position, and the subject, which is Thomas, comes either directly before or after the verb. So in this case, it comes before the verb. In the Ja, Nein Frage, the conjugated verb comes at the first position and the subject comes at the second position. Now if we compare this Ja, Nein Frage with the Aussagesatz, then we see that the position of the conjugated verb and the subject has been exchanged. So using this rule, you can make a statement or an answer from the Ja, Nein Frage just by shifting the position of the verb from first to second. And in the same way, you can make a Ja, Nein Frage from a statement or an answer by shifting the verb from second to first position. But there is one special case over here which you must know. For example, if we have the statement Ich heiße Adam, which means my name is Adam, then will the Ja, Nein Frage be heiße ich Adam? Is my name Adam? The answer is no. Because you are not asking yourself, rather you are asking the other person a question. That's why if the statement is Ich heiße Adam, then the question will be Heißt du Adam? Is your name Adam? Or in the formal way it will be Heißen Sie Adam? So just keep this in mind whenever you are making questions from the statement or Aussage. So with this we come to the end of the lesson. So now that you have learned how to ask Ja, Nein Fragen, you should go out and start practicing by asking other people questions. The more you ask these questions, the more you will improve, and it will be easier for you to ask questions and also to answer them. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions or any feedback, please let me know in the comments below. You can also find the link to the self-check form in the description below. Go and do the exercise and see how much you have learned about Ja, Nein Fragen. And if you want to learn about the sentence structure in German, please take a look at this other video that I have. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.